All right, hi. I'm recording the podcast now. This is Finley's Podcast where I ask people questions. Today I have Caleb. He's famous.
Salutations.
He said
You
he
may
said
know me
salutations.
from that latest Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
You were in that one. You know the one with Tom
Yeah.
Cruise. That one that's
Yeah.
definitely real and we're not making it up.
That one. I was in it. I played Tom Cruise.
This famous Tom Cruise lookalike, Caleb. He's here. I can't believe I actually got him on the podcast this episode.
It's all my honor.
Well, that's real nice of you. But anyways, let's kick it off with our big funny hypothetical question that no one's ever asked before. What would you like to do when you grow up, like when you get older? What are your aspirations for the future?
This is
Oh shit, that did a big lag here.
oh no. Definitely, I want to go into the hitman business.
It's a good business. I think you can make lots of money from that.
Definitely, there's a future. You really get to go out, see the countryside, meet tons of people. Did I even mention?
Yeah.
Sure, you'll be meeting them with a gun to their head, but yeah.
Yeah, or maybe even, I guess sometimes
You
when you don't
I
even meet
guess.
them, you just kind of look at them through a scope and then you watch their head explode.
Yeah.
But I don't know. maybe sometimes it's still a fun experience. Probably not, but maybe.
I'd have to see.
You have to really give it a
test the water.
Yeah, you have to really think about it. Just give it a test, I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess here's our next question. This one actually comes from the guest on the last episode, Tom, who again is famous.
What a great guy.
Yeah, what a great guy from Tom.com. Let's give him a round of applause. Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah.
All right, so you get 10,000 smackers a month for speaking and typing only Minionese, like Minions from Despicable Me. And you can pick 10 people who understand you, like what you type and what you say, and like only 10 people. Do you do it?
Ooh.
You get $10,000 a month for you have to do it for a whole month.
10,000 doubloons.
Yeah, 10,000 big ones.
10,000 quid.
10,000 pounds, if you will.
I think I would do it. It would take some time to get the fluency down. What I'm saying?
I feel like
What
it'd be kind of weird because I feel like we talk to a lot of people in that we have a lot of people that we message online, I guess, and there's
sure.
So there's definitely more than 10, I'd say.
Yeah, it'll be difficult. But for the 10,000 big ones.
Yeah, it is $10,000. That's quite a lot of money. I guess.
What about you? Before
me,
you move on to the next one.
I think I would do it. I feel like a good way to handle it would be like have one person in each major situation you would do that so they could translate for you.
Okay. Divide and conquer.
Yeah. And then you could just do it for like 2 months. You get $20,000. That's
sure.
pretty good, I'd say.
And what would you do with that money?
Honestly, I'd probably just save it. That's the boring answer. If you want me to say something funny, I'd spend it on women and wine. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So that was the minion question. All right.
The minion or Bob?
The Minionese question. Actually, shit, there was a question I had about that. I forgot what it was. Maybe I'll remember it later. All right, this is the Finley original. You have to nuke a country. You have to nuke a country.
Okay, no getting around it.
No getting around it.
Let's get that out of the way.
There's no way around this. You need to blow up a country. Which one do you pick and why? You have to pick. You have to pick. This is in front of millions and millions of people. It's on this podcast, and yeah, you gotta tell us. You gotta tell me right now, and everyone's listening.
All right. Hear me out. Does the the assholeness of the French outweigh the quality of their food?
I don't know. I'd say it does. Yeah, I'd say it does.
Yeah.
You picking France?
So, I'd have to say
You're gonna sit on it for a bit. Personally, I don't actually know what I'd do. Maybe I'll sit on this for a sec as well. Like, it's always not Japan. They've had it too rough.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. I just want to hear your answer.
All right. Well, I think there's other places, mind you, not as good, but we can still get French. So I think we're saying au revoir.
All right. Actually, here's a little twisty poo, little twist going on here. We are actually going to nuke whichever country you said. So bye-bye, all French people. Haha.
Oh. Hey. I'm sorry, guys.
No, they can't hear you now. All they hear is the whistling of the bomb dropping, and an explosion. Hear that off in the distance? That's their crying.
They really did have good.
Why? Okay. Well, my next question still kind of pertains to this one. Why would you do that? What's wrong with you?
As I said before, the sheer the assholeness.
This wasn't even out of the there's no way around it. You just really don't like French people, huh?
I mean, you really can't get around. The culture is amazing. You got the art, you got the food, you got the music, but the people kind of get to me.
the people, okay.
They did fight against the British in the Revolutionary War, and I gotta say
that's pretty cool.
That's redeeming.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Is there any particular Frenchman you have beef with? Like you got
no,
beef with
none in
Napoleon
particular.
or something?
It's just the general.
Honestly, that's fair. I feel like I don't think I would do that personally, but I feel like it's definitely up there. Yeah. It's up there for me too.
So how about this? You don't have to nuke any country, but is there one society that just gets on your nerves?
One society that gets on my nerves? The fandoms count as societies?
You bet.
Okay, and literally any anime fandom and the Smash fandom.
Yeah, good choice.
It's so fucking terrible. And those are like really boring picks too. They're just like because they're so common, but they're so common because they're so fucking terrible.
Yeah.
They're common picks because they're so bad. I guess maybe some anime communities are fine, I think, but I just think it's that anime fans need to learn how to be funny. Like, I'm an anime fan.
They need to learn how to relate to people who don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, it's like, you'll see like an anime fan go up to someone in public and be like, "Hey, have you seen Naruto?" They're like, "No, what the fuck is that?" They're like, "No, it's really good. You should watch it." Like, what the hell are you talking about? Stop.
I've lost souls.
I've seen that happen on a couple occasions actually. It's just like
public. Wow.
Some big dumb anime fan walks up to like a pretty girl or something and he's like, hey, have you seen this anime? I forget what it was, but it was like, I think maybe it was like My Hero Academia. He went up to her and he was like, "Hey, have you seen My Hero? It's pretty good."
Truly, I would be embarrassed just being near that person.
No, it was a lot of secondhand embarrassment going on there. I did that.
Really, just leaking embarrassment.
Along with other. Well, he was leaking embarrassment along with
body odor.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of that going on. You can smell it from across the room. All right, so here's another big question. And this isn't one that I necessarily came up with, but it is a pretty good question, I think.
Right.
So this is the famous when he plays monkey arms hypothetical, and for those who don't know what the monkey arms hypothetical is, it's if you could have a monkey arm surgically added to your lower back to wipe your ass after you shit, would you, and why?
Personally,
personally,
I'm,
you, no
I'm
one
taking
else.
this opinion out of the deepest and darkest places in my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need that thing in the way when I'm taking a shit.
That's fair. I can get behind that, but I would do it. Like it's useful. No, I don't need it, but it doesn't hurt to have it.
Okay, that's totally fair.
Fucking monkey arms.
Go on.
Go on about how I wouldn't want monkey arms surgically attached to my lower back. Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might feel kind of nice. Maybe sometimes the monkey arms, it'll reach around. It'll pat me on the belly when I've done a good job or something. That sounds nice. It'll tickle the back of my knee if it needs something, and I pass it like a screwdriver, and it fixes a car. There's honestly so many uses for the monkey arms. Like really.
That opened my mind. I think I'm a little more accepting.
A little bit more open to the monkey arms. Now
Sure.
that you found out that it has more uses.
Thank you. You really did open up my mind.
And maybe we can add more monkey pieces to this monkey puzzle.
Why not? The more the merrier.
Yeah, literal monkey pieces actually. Maybe you could get eyes, like monkey eyes on your lower back, so it could read a book, and you just gain knowledge. That'd be pretty awesome, I think.
Or their feet are basically just like an extra set of hands. You can just
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you basically you have 4 arms. Oh no, that's true. No, you could have 6 arms. You'd be like a spider person. You're a real Spider-Man.
So, all right. So to our viewers watching tonight,
Yeah.
I am launching a GoFundMe. We are going to start bioengineering human monkey hybrids.
Yeah. You know what they did with that human ear on the back of a mouse? We're doing that with any monkey part you want on anywhere you want in your body. It'll probably be lower back.
So right.
It'll paralyze you.
Right. Go. So there's a GoFundMe / Finley Poop.
Finley Poop / again monkey part comma Caleb monkey arm. It says monkey arm again.
Yeah. Let's get this thing started.
Yeah, let's do this. This is actually a really awesome idea that you had. And you know what? I'm really awesome. I'm not really awesome. I'm normal. But I'm really glad that we could have this idea come to be on the show, and I'm not even kidding about that. I think that's awesome.
Of course.
All right, this one's gonna have a whole lot more questions in it because all my questions weren't as deep for the last episode.
I see.
Okay. This one I think is the weirdest one I have. Your hair. So you're like this. The situation is your hair grows all the way down to like maybe past your knees, like really really long, and it's all like really thick and like in dreadlocks and shit. And then you try to cut it and it hurts. What do you do? Like it cuts where you or it hurts where you tried to cut it.
Like the corresponding part of the body?
Like where like
oh, your hair
the hair
like has nerve and
and they're like really thick, like they're just big thick worms growing out of your head.
Oh dear. Okay. This is another loaded question. What do I do? So I guess I would go about this one of two ways. One way is just like it's like ripping off a Band-Aid. You just do it quick, get it over with, and you're not gonna have to feel it.
Okay, so if you try that, the first one you rip off, it screams and it rises around the ground.
Oh. or maybe.
Oh, there's a big fucking glitch there. Sorry. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you're gonna need to repeat yourself. Sorry, there is I think my Wi-Fi is kind of fucked.
Even-
I think we're gonna have to wait this one out. Let's just ride off the pain, I guess. Holy fuck! Why is my Wi-Fi so?
Can you
shit?
hear me?
Yeah, I think I can now. Yeah, I think it should be good.
All right. Maybe it's not so bad to have that long hair.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't. I guess you could buy a bunch of elastics and make one huge ass ponytail.
Yeah, it's true. You could have one huge ass ponytail, and then it would be like more limbs for the, like for the monkey arm thing. You could have even more limbs. That'd be bad.
Here's what you do: attach a metal ball. Oh no! Attach a metal ball to the end of your hair strand, and you have a mace. You have a mace.
But then won't it like hurt when you flail it around? It like rip your scalp up.
Oh, maybe.
It's just like you start doing that.
That was an oversight.
You see blood trickling down the end of it. That'd be
All
terrible,
right, viewers at home, do not do this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't take our advice. We're not that smart.
We're not that smart at all.
Not that smart. Actually, you know what? Viewers at home, all my lovely little slaves at home. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Caleb did. I want you to type down in the comments. Write mom letter by letter to show how much you love your mom. Don't actually do that, please. My fucking comment section is gonna be filled with 3 different people saying that, and I feel like 9 comments is still too much on
Mom.
this shitty this like shitty podcast. That's such a fucking, it's a terrible thing to tell people to do. I'm sorry. All right, so yeah, I've passed the 5 question mark. We're going into more questions.
Excited.
Have you named each individual hair on your leg, and what are their names? And are they sentient? Like the things on your head. This kind of ties in a bit.
Oh, wait. Have on my leg or my
on your
head?
legs? On your legs.
Oh. So no, I haven't up until now. A single name just popped into my head, and that name is Sebastian.
Sebastian, for which one in particular? I don't need you to show me. Just like point out on your leg where exactly it is.
Right there.
Oh, okay, cool.
See it? No, go down. Oh, there it is.
Perfect. All right.
Sebastian right there.
Sebastian,
he's
right
such
there.
a Sebastian.
He does look like quite the Sebastian. Also, people listening, please don't get mad at me. There wasn't video that I didn't put in. We were just goofing around. Don't get mad at me. I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter and everywhere else.
Again.
Again. First time was for being an artist and drawing a white character.
Twitter.
All right. This one's short. I just want to hear your opinion on Asian longhorn beetles. What do you think of that?
I haven't heard of them.
So you're not a bugologer?
Oh, wait, are those the guys with all the like not stripes, but they're very speckly.
Yeah. Wait, do you actually know what I'm talking about?
I might.
That's funny.
it was kind of familiar.
That's weird. I designed this question so no one would know what I'm talking about. They just think it's some random fucking bug. Yeah, they got the big long feelers. Personally, I don't like them because they ruin the trees and the nature here in Canada. But
oh really? Oh.
They're a plague upon our society. My sister was taken by an Asian longhorn beetle. She never came back.
God bless her. God bless her. Oh yeah, those guys are kind of creepy, but
a little bit cringe, a little bit cringe. Okay, well then, what's your opinion on just bugs in general?
they're cool. You know,
Bugs are
again,
generally pretty cool.
there's some funky little guys
Yeah.
that are out there that I don't want to throw hands with, but in general, they're chill.
Yeah, I think in
There's
general they're pretty chill. I feel like there's so many bugs that are massive and could kill me if I went near them.
Oh yeah.
But they're like pretty chill, so they wouldn't, which is nice. Like, what are those like stag beetles? Those things are huge. Like they're like half the size of my forearm probably.
Ooh.
And they're like, yeah, they're massive. They're like the largest flying insect, I think. And they're
Stag beetles fly. Oh.
yeah, they have they're like the ones with the big orange wings on them.
Oh.
They're like real creepy, and they're massive. Like that that type of bug probably could actually kill me. They would fly at my head and they just take it clean off, like from the top of the neck up. Leave a little bone sticking out the top. Okay. So this is a question kind of tying into the next question. Do you fish? It's not like I don't need some big long answer. Do you fish? Yes or no? Have you fished?
I've gone a couple of times.
Okay, that's fine. So
I didn't catch anything, but I enjoyed it.
yeah, I don't know. Fishing's pretty fun. Like even if you don't catch anything, it's still a fun experience. Even then, if someone else catches something, you get to take home a bunch of fish food, and and you get to eat it, and it's good. Anyways, the question is, if you're fishing, and you fall in the water after getting pulled in by a fish, like you're like struggling to reel it in, and
okay,
so you're like you get pulled in, you're being dragged miles and miles and miles by this fish, and it just stops at Atlantis. What do you do? It stops
in Atlantis.
At Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis, and there's people living there. There's just normal humans, and they live there.
I'm definitely gonna make an attempt to communicate with them because that's always interested me.
What would you do if they just spoke like present day English? How would you feel? Maybe not what would you do, because I feel like what would you do is just you would just talk to them. But how would you feel? What sort of thoughts would be going on in your brain there?
Definite.
I feel like honestly that's probably the weirdest thing that could happen with Atlantis is if it just looked like New York City. And everyone's spoke English.
Everybody has a New England accent.
that would suck. Everyone sounds like Stewie Griffin. That'd be terrible, actually.
Honestly,
I really wouldn't like that at all.
Honestly, I might end up staying there and assimilating into their culture, because like nobody's gonna believe me if I go back. What's the point?
That's true. Unless and there's no way you could really get there. That was a one-way ticket. The fish will take you there, and it'll take you back. He won't take you guys. That's not really a one-way ticket, but
yeah,
he won't take you back there. You come back and you're like, guys, I saw Atlantis. Like Caleb, you were gone for 3 days. What the hell?
What's this wife you're talking about?
All right. So here's another little question, kind of tying into that. You go to Atlantis. This is a different scenario. You go to Atlantis, like same up until you get there, and it's not New York City. You get there, and it's it's just like this big city, and everyone who lives there is just like a larger fish, but they're really weak. Would you eat them? Would you eat all the fish?
They're not cooked.
But
so that's a pass.
What if you cook them like SpongeBob style, like fire underwater? SpongeBob style.
You know, I love food, but I'm gonna they're a lost civilization. I'm gonna respect their society.
I feel like I wouldn't. I'd want to know what it tastes like if they're just fish, and then you take a bite out of one and just starts fucking screaming. No, you know what? Maybe truthfully, that's a lie. I don't think I would. I wouldn't eat one of them, but I'd ask one of them to get me food, to get me some fish to eat, and they would be really offended probably, and then eat me. Which I'd be fine with. You know what? I asked the offensive
karma.
question. Yeah, that's karma. I was the one who asked the dumb question. Come on, like that's my fault. And my last question, I wrote in all caps, and it says I'm not gonna yell it because it's nighttime, but it just says Caleb, what do you do if anime is real? and it's all in caps, and every single word has like at least 2 exclamation points behind it. Why did I write that?
That's one way. That's one way to end it.
This is my
podcast.
Yeah. This is my big final question. What do you do if anime is real?
I'd just live underground. I would be too disappointed in society.
When anime becomes real, you're too sad. You're just like, oh hey, it's Goku. Oh. You just get sad. That. Honestly, if Goku was real, he would probably kill me. I feel like Goku wouldn't like me very much.
What? Why not? He seems pretty chill.
He seems pretty chill, but I feel like I would accidentally embarrass myself in front of him, and he would just get like really angry at me. He just fucking like disintegrate me, flicks me in the forehead, and I just explode.
You might think you're making fun of him when you try to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I just yell really loud, and he's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And he just like kicks me, and I go flying. I hit the moon and bounce back. That's
a way to go out.
Honestly, that's how I want to go. I want Goku to be real and kick me to the moon and back. That's so fucking stupid. Why did I think of that? Why was like, that?
Some people are like, I want my ashes sprinkled on the mountains, or I want my ashes sprinkled in the beach. Bro, I want Goku to kick me to death.
I want Goku to kick me to the moon. That sounds awesome. Why did I just write kill? What do you do if anime is real? Why did I write that? That's such a stupid. That's so stupid. God damn it. I feel bad about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I asked you such a terrible question.
It was a great way. It was a great question. There's nothing wrong.
Okay. Well, that's nice to hear. I guess we should go to our sponsors now. If I'm out of questions, I'll go to the sponsors. I guess my first sponsor of this episode is Ericsson's Femboy Supply Company. It's all the pleated skirts, striped thigh highs, and loose turtlenecks you could possibly want. And if you buy the bundle, they throw in free cat ears and a cat mask, like just like mouth mask. So that's a big bonus.
Lord.
They're actually doing it. They're doing a partnership with Manscaping. That company where you shave your legs down, so you can kind of fit the femboy style a bit more. Shave your whole body down.
So wait, are these clothes surplus or
it's a femboy surplus store.
Okay.
It's Ericsson's Femboy Supply Store. They do have used femboy things, but I would not buy them.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I actively go into and shop at that store.
We might.
Oh God, this is not a good bit. This is making me think about bad things. In the future, it's gonna be a real thing. There's gonna actually be a Femboy Supply Store.
This is the future that Democrats want.
This is what Democrats want. Democrats are going to take away your penis. Well, I guess the final real words spoken of this episode of the podcast are Democrats are going to take away your penis. I guess that's good night, everybody at home. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for having me, all you at home. You guys are awesome listening to this.
Whatever this was.
This creature that we've created out of our minds.
that we.
All right, I'm gonna go on to the SCP wiki and enter in the Finley Podcast.
The Finley Podcast, SCP 8911. Wait, no, not 911. 8910. Haha. I guess. Well, that's goodbye. I guess I'll be stopping this recording now.
As they say in France, au revoir.
Or as they did say in France. I said goodbye to the French people a lot earlier in the episode, but everyone else See ya, Bucko.